Hello Taurus, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling magnificent. For those that are new to my channel, a very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Taurus, your time is valuable and I do want to honor it. So let's jump straight into it, shall we? As I always say, let's dive in head first. I will clear the deck first. And Taurus, I want to focus on your person of interest. Now, bear in mind, this can be someone you are currently romantically linked with or were romantically linked with in the past. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a co-worker. It's just that special someone. I don't know why I did quotation marks, but you know what I mean. It's that one person of interest, and you probably want to know, will they reach out? And if they do, what energies are they bringing with them? So I really want to get into that. And also Taurus, next week, which is already the last week of December, I can't believe I'm saying that, I will be doing your 2023 big energies reading. Cannot wait. I'll be using several different decks. And yeah, definitely let's see what's in store for next year. Now, for the collective watching this, with your person of interest, will they reach out? And if so, what energies will they be bringing that you should be aware of, please? For my lovely Taurus, please. All right, two more times, Spirit said. There we go. Now, these cards are always pre-shuffled. Okay, we've got a bit of stuck energy here. That's interesting. So who is feeling stuck here? All right, interesting. All right, let's put that straight. You might notice that this is a different setting. No worries, next week I'll be back at my usual desk. Just for today, I've had to work at a different table. That's all good. I still cleansed everything. So, wow. What is the card that? Interesting. Four of Wands. It's a bit bright here. Two of Cups. There might be some form of reunion here. A decision that is based off the heart. They're saying two more. And last one, please, for Taurus, for their highest good and their absolute highest good. Will their person of interest reach out? And if so, what energies are they bringing, please? So let's see the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, what is unseen, or as I say, what is brewing to the point. It's going to be bubbling. Okay, yeah, I've got to say this, Taurus. I know it's a bit bright here. My apologies, because it's not my usual setting where I work. But we do have the fastest moving night, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Look at this night, literally cannot get to you fast enough. It's always good to know that nights always mean messages and certain changes of what? Of action, of communication. The sword is pointing up here. There is sheer determination. Now, your person may actually reach out to you quite impulsively, like out of left field. It's not that they've just spur of the moment thinking, oh, I'm just going to talk to Taurus. No, I think they've been thinking about it, but they're just going to act upon it like that. So more, please. Yeah, see, I knew it because of the Three of Wands. Now, Three of Wands is Aries energy. They're just waiting for the right moment. You might be waiting for them as well, because I'm not really picking up, Taurus, that the vast majority of you want to reach out first. I feel like you're kind of both waiting for each other, but your person's saying, I'm tired of waiting. I know Taurus is not going to reach out. So there's a bit of impulsivity here. There's a bit of that desperation, a bit of rushed energy. I'm feeling someone's heart beating really fast. Someone might be suffering from a lot of anxiety here as well. You know, it's just that nervous energy where we can't sit still and all that. But I think that's more from your person. So they're kind of waiting just more for the right moment to strike, you could say, which I think they will. And it's all about the Six of Pentacles, because that is you, that is strictly ruled by Taurus. Now, this is usually supposed to represent scales. Now, these are gifts. So yes, we are around the holidays. For those of you that do celebrate Christmas, the holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate, you don't have to, but it is, as they say, the festive season. So definitely expect some sort of gift from your person, something physical. Now, this could be their attempts to kind of come in waving the white flag though. And what I like about the Six of Pentacles, which sixes are all about healing, is that they are coming in with good intentions and they're hoping, crossing their fingers, that you will see that though. But this is the thing though. We've got the Nine of Wands. That is Sagittarius energy. You're a little bit defensive, apprehensive. You're questioning, why is this person coming back now? Even though you've been waiting for them or you're hoping, will they reach out? Obviously, the history between you and your person hasn't been smooth. You're literally one card away from the Ten of Wands. Now, you know, I think your person knows, at least from their point of view, that your walls are up, that your defenses are very strong. Your barriers are tight and all that. So you're just a little bit defensive, but that is the wounded warrior. So there is a sense here that both of you have not given up on each other. And there's that Two of Cups again. Cancer energy, known as the true card of love, two souls merging together as one. The Two of Cups always says, now is not the time to give up on those that you love. Not now, not yet. Perhaps we have to talk first. Perhaps there is an opportunity to forgive. The Page of Cups here is an apology. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I think here is that what your person said or did to you in the past here, because there is this desperation here to kind of meet you, to meet in the middle. They may have done something which you're saying that was really immature. For your age, very immature. So let's see. I'll put these cards to the side. Let's get to your main reading. So already from the get-go, I can already see that your person will be reaching out to you. They are coming with good intentions. That is very important for me as a reader. What are their intentions? Why are they really coming back? So let's get to your first card. Wow, this is a really nice card to get. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the card where I say something's got to give. There's got to be a breakthrough. Eventually, something has to give, yes? And the Ace of Swords does promise, and it's pointing up, which is fantastic, because sometimes they're pointing down, which for me, it's going to show pretty soon. Let's be generous with time. It could even be before the end of this month or sometime next month, is that there will be open, honest communication in regards to your history, your past together, because clearly there is still love here. Emotionally, you may be mirroring each other almost 100%. That, you know, there is still love. Let's not lie about this. There's still emotions here for one another, but we are going to get the truth here about something. It's literally cutting away through past delusions, past pain, arguments, assumptions, any lies, anything that made you be in that Nine of Wands defensive energy here. Now, all the aces represent a brand new beginning. That makes me really happy here. There's that Four of Wands again. So we got those cards do you remember when I split the deck? We had the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. They want to make an appearance again, so we're going to honor that. We have the Four of Wands. That is Aries energy. This can actually show this is a very strong, intimate twin flame relationship for some of you. The case of the runner and the chaser, but no more, because your person's chasing you. Now, this speaks of reconciliation, commitment, marriage here. Moving in together, moving back in together, of course, in due time. But I feel like your person is just going to be very vocal and get straight to the point of how they want to be back with you because you feel like home. Now that's wonderful, isn't it? But I want to clarify these cards. Yep, the King of Swords. Very strong Aquarius energy, but this could also be a Gemini or a Libra. This is definitely your ex or someone you have history with. Now remember, this reading can be done if this is a family member, if you want to make amends. So far the cards are looking really good, regardless of who this person is in your life. Sword is pointing up. You may have probably acknowledged towards the end in the past that they were probably a little bit cold towards you, and you're like, what is going on? And anything that I say, it's always wrong, or you know, they're acting like a politician or something, something like that. But I love that the sword's pointing up. So we've got the truth coming out. Sandwiched in the middle is how much they want to be with you. Sorry, my cat just jumped next to me. This is Michi, everyone. Say hi. Yeah, she's a rescue cat. I'm just going to put her down. And this is what happens when you have a cat. See? She's let's get back to the reading. I've got 3 rescue cats and 1 rescue dog, so that's why I'm getting my carpets cleaned now. And she has the zoomies, so if you hear her running, that's just her. Going back to this, we have important conversations sandwiched in the middle. We have the desire to reconcile with you. Let's keep going. Yep, we have Judgment. I like seeing this as quite promising, ruled by Scorpio. Now, Judgment usually shows Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet of the arrival. It's the card of resurrection. It's the card of epiphanies. Yes, of big spiritual awakenings. The energy for me is very similar to the Hermit, where we have learned massive lessons, never to be repeated again. Here's your person saying, I've arrived and I really want to talk to you, Taurus, if you'll give me the time of day, which I'm already thinking that some of you, I mean, in fact, probably the majority of you, the collective watching this are going to say yes. And this is where both of you can look back. This time your eyes are open, but you're seeing the situation in its raw state here. You're not being clouded here by judgments or your emotions. You're just seeing it as it is. And this is having a second chance. Good to know that judgment does speed the pace of when events are supposed to occur. So I always say this, if this was supposed to happen, say in 2 months, could happen in 1 month. If it's supposed to happen in 3 months, could happen in a month and a half. for example. Let's talk about the beating heart of your reading. They're going to go for it. Look at this. I think you will too, because we have the Fool, Aries energy. This is number 0, no number at all. The first card of the major arcana. This can often represent mutual energies, and this card will affect all the other cards. This is taking that leap of faith. It's saying, go for it here. Well, they're going to. You might be compelled to say, I'm going to go for it as well. It's about reclaiming the innocence of each other, of this connection, and starting all over again, regardless of distance here as well. More, please. Wow, we got the Emperor. More Aries energy. This is the divine masculine. Whether it represents you or your person, same-sex relationship, this does not matter. What I absolutely love is that this is all the kings wrapped up into one. And what does the Emperor do? They take action. The only thing I will say, though, with this combination is that it's not you, Taurus. Your person is learning something about their ego, about their stubbornness. You know how we have some people where they're so fixed in their ways that it's my way or the highway, where you might say to them, hey, instead of doing it this way, why don't we do it this way? It's easy. And they're like, no, we're going to do it this way. I think they're learning here to kind of be a bit more flexible as well, to not be so stubborn, not to be so hard-headed here as well. That's probably that's definitely not you, Taurus. This is definitely your person. And I think here they're learning now just to change. Well, the Judgment is giving them big epiphanies that the way of doing old things in relationships does not work. No, not at all. Wow, look at this. We've got the King and the Queen of Swords in the same spread. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and both swords are up. And I'm seeing you there. It's like, okay, I'll allow you to talk. And it's almost like I'm getting that at first, you don't really want to get fully emotionally invested at the start. You want to hear them out and see what are they going to say to you. You definitely have a lot of history with this person. Absolutely. And even though you may have gone your separate ways, even though, you know, you're doing your own thing here, or, you know, because I'm seeing some of you are probably separated or divorced. Worst case scenario I'm seeing here also widowed. But I'm really focusing here on your career, your finances, your studies here, but yet your hearts are still beating for one another. It's just that no one has said anything. But now your person's like, enough waiting, I'm going to do it. What about the near future? Wow, this is going to directly impact you in a positive way, because there you are. We have Taurus, Leo, we have Aquarius, and we have Scorpio. So regardless if you are in a long distance relationship with your person or not, wow, I have to say something. Look at this. We have the first and the last card of the major arcana. So the worst of the worst is behind you, Taurus. Now you can breathe, put your shoulders down. Now you can relax. This is not going to be a heavy conversation. It's not going to be one that gets you angry though. The worst is behind you. This tough cycle has ended. In saying that, we have a brand new cycle starting. The fact that you've got the World and the Three of Wands, it's a very good omen. It's considered very lucky to get this in your spread. What do we have in the outcome? Let's see. We've got the Queen of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. First learning. We first need to learn to love ourselves before we can learn to love someone else. And here we have your person talking, taking action, and offering that cup of love. There you are, listening, talking, new cycle, and accepting that cup of love. How beautiful is that? Let me see one more, please. And there you are, committing. This is commitment right here, the King of Pentacles. I'm actually really, really liking this spread for you. Let me clarify these cards. This is really nice. And I really can't wait next week, Taurus, to do your 2023 big energies, only because I will be pretty much looking at different areas of your life with different decks. Look at that. You got the Eight of Wands. This is them reaching out. Yeah. It's not should I reach out. It's basically, it's just a matter of time. 2 more times, they said, please. Thank you, Spirit. Last one. Yeah, they just said this is the opportunity to forgive. Obviously, never forget. But we're not going to repeat these cycles ever again. We're not going to repeat. There's no need to. Highlighted message there. Can you see that? Thank you. They said 3 more. 2 more. Thank you. Last one. All right, here we go. Let's put that there before it gets messy. So these are the highlighted messages. This is definitely going to be about their return. It's going to be, well, we clearly know they're going to reach out. We know the energies that they're bringing. What else? Wow, beautiful combination to have. Look at that. You've got the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy, and you got the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you got the true card of love here as well, the Ace, and you got the 2 here as well. So what does this mean? Feeling nostalgic, reconciliation. You might have heard other readers say blast from the past. This is the card right here. We're seeing a past life connection. For some of you, there might be children involved. They might be quite instrumental. This is definitely my friendship card. The 3 and the 6 are my friendship cards. It could even, so if this is non-romantic, this is definitely pointing to friendship, family, work colleagues. It's all going to be good. We've got a brand new start, falling in love all over again. For the vast majority of you, this can happen within the next month. Wow, this is looking really promising. It really is. In really rare circumstances, you know, when we go back to someone, is it going to be better than ever? Yes, it will. There's that Knight of Swords again, double action. I'm really thinking here that both of you are going to take the same action and meet in the middle. Yeah, they're going to take action here. I am going to say here that perhaps in the past there was too many people around this connection, but we do have the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, they hope that you're going to receive them well. They're trying to find creative ways to reach out to you here as well. We also have the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Aries, Leo, Sag. We also have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, my favorite card for healing. You've got my favorite card, number 1, the Sun, pure happiness, joy, bliss, blessings, and the 3 of Pentacles. That is Capricorn energy. So it's showing everyone, whether you are romantically involved with this person, if it's a co-worker, if it's a friend, if it's a family, this is all going to lead to healing because they're going to be taking action towards you. They're tired of waiting. They know that you're probably not going to reach out because I don't think that you've done anything wrong here. In fact, you're coming across as someone that is very honorable. You say what you mean what you say. And now it's like, I've got to step up now. And that's what the Emperor does here as well. So let's clarify these cards here. Let's talk about the Ace of Swords, please. What are they going to clarify with you is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Beautiful. It's also known as choices. This is saying now it is imperative for you, Taurus, and your person to make a choice from the heart, not from the head. Let's remove logic from this. Even though, you know, we always want to make the right choice, it's making a choice from the heart. Wow. And they choose. Your person is choosing to go for it. They're choosing to come back to you. They're choosing to tell you the truth. There's no other way to say this, Taurus. I'm just going to say it flat out. This person absolutely loves you and they've never stopped loving you. In fact, they're always thinking about you. How do you feel about them though, Taurus? That's a good question. Do you feel the same? Let's talk about that 4 of Wands. Is the 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. I think towards the end, this is kind of like the but. It's like, yeah, I do want this, but this is probably why you are in the 9 of Wands energy, which I don't blame you, is because the 5 of Swords here, Aquarius energy, shows that perhaps towards the end, your person was a little bit selfish. There could have been a lot of people around this connection as well, because I am seeing a lot of queens as well, who think they have the privilege. They have the audacity to, you know, meddle in this connection and influence your person. I think your person's also realizing here about their attitude. Remember I was saying that before, where they need an attitude check, and they're actually recognizing that now. Judgment is putting a spotlight on them, where they might have given you false hope, false wishes, breadcrumbing you, really taking you for granted, or every time there was an argument, they just disappeared. That's not the way an adult works in a relationship, and now they're realizing that. And I think this is kind of like why you're just a little bit... You've got one foot in, one foot out. I think you're definitely going to go for it though. Remember, you're always in control, but you don't want this to happen again. Let's talk about that King of Swords, yet 5 of Wands. See? Leo energy. Everyone's arguing. Everyone's fighting here. And your person's recognizing this was all they're doing. And now, if anything, they shouldn't have honored you. They shouldn't have honored this connection. They shouldn't have protected this. Because it is very sacred. All relationships are sacred here. They certainly do not want to argue with you. That's one thing they're probably afraid of, is that you are going to have a bit of an acid tongue and you're just going to speak impulsively. But I mean, really, if there's something that you really want to get off your chest, absolutely do it. 5 of Wands always says, let's just try to avoid arguments because we may end up regretting it though. But your person here, they're recognizing this was all they're doing. Absolutely. I think they've got this thing where they act impulsively and they also jump to conclusions. So they make things harder for themselves. Way too many people around this connection though. Let's talk about Judgment. Beautiful, Wheel of Fortune. And just like the world, you are in here as well. We have Taurus, so this is all about cycles. And here they come back. But before you roll your eyes and saying, oh, I'm so tired of this merry-go-round, this is the card of destiny, of cycles saying, you know what, that didn't work in the past. There was probably no way in how that would have worked, but it's going to work now, because once that wheel starts turning, it goes faster, 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 and faster. We move forward into a bright future, and we move away from all this catty energy. I'm seeing that there's a lot of people that couldn't have been quite jealous of you. So the friends and family around your person might even created just conflict, false rumors, lies about you, all because they were intimidated and jealous. But the Wheel of Fortune saying no more of that. No, you're above that, Taurus. Let's talk about the Fool. Queen of Swords, again, in the same line. Look at that. So there is I have to say, I am picking up on a divine feminine energy here. And I don't know if you're aware of who this person is, but they created a lot of conflict here, either to your face, because this is about confrontation, or they did it behind your back and they really influenced your person. Both swords are pointing up, and I think you have a lot to say. Now is the time, Taurus, when this person reaches out. Now is the time to purge, to get this off your chest. No need to argue, but this is the perfect time now that everything you've been holding in, everything that's been weighing your shoulders down quite heavy, even on your back, now is the time. There's a lot of communication here, and it's going to clear the air. That's what the Ace of Swords does. Let's talk about the Emperor, shall we? Beautiful, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. This is the Master Manifester. It's about brand new beginnings. Now, according to your person, according to them, that if you and your person met in the middle and spoke without arguing, you have all the tools you need to make this work. I think they're acknowledging also there couldn't have been past lies and manipulation in the past. It had nothing to do with you. It was just very immature on their part, and the people around your person were very catty, very immature here, very gossipy, because that Nine of Wands, I forgot to mention to you, carries a lot of gossip here as well. Wow. People are intimidated by you. That's their problem, not yours. You've got other stuff going on. I can see you're very busy. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords. We've got Judgment again. Look at that, Scorpio energy. So, judgment, the Lover. Look at all these really strong, powerful major arcanas here. So again, you are mirroring each other. We are seeing, again, having that second chance. I think it's not so much debating, you're kind of going back and forth in your mind, the pros and the cons of going back to this person. What I do like is that they are coming back with good intentions though, but we need to talk about the pink elephant in the room. They cannot interfere anymore. You have definitely learnt lessons. Your person has learnt lessons here as well. If they stay far away, that's good. Let's talk about the World. Is the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Now, this is my singles card, but the World is there. So I'm going to say for the vast majority of you is that you're not going to be single much longer. And you're going to start off on a new cycle, perhaps by accepting this cup of love. A lot of you are self-employed or thinking about becoming self-employed. That's why I was saying I'm just really picking up that you're just focusing on other areas of your life, and now boom, this person returns and you're like, what's going to happen? Let's talk about the outcome. Yeah, both of you have the Three of Wands, so you're both in a way kind of waiting for for each other. Look at that. And I think you're going to make the right move. Some of you, one more please. Yeah, see, look at that apprehension with that's the Hanged Man here, but I think you're eventually going to meet this person in the middle. I split the deck. Yeah, so Seven of Wands, you're still quite defensive here. Well, and when they return, are you going to take action? What else is going to happen? Thank you. Wow. Yeah, Page of Swords, they're still watching you, the ultimate communicator. Look what we've got on the same pile. We've got the King and the King and the Queen of Cups, the perfect match here. And look at that, taking your time. It's going to happen. I think you can overcome any past hurdles here by taking your time. And now your person's waiting for you, you're waiting for them, and you're both going to meet in the middle. And you got your perfect match in the outcome though. This is nice. I actually really like this. And what's more promising is that the Wheel of Fortune shows that we're moving away. We're moving away from all this chaos and conflict here. Beautiful. I love this, Taurus. So yes, they're going to come back. And yes, they're bringing back very good energies. So this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next week for your 2023 big energies. And I thank you for joining me so much, Taurus. Much love to you. Please take care. Bye.